hear from you guys.
This is for you guys. So as a fan, having sat out there, I know that you're like, okay, I want to ask my question. So.
I wouldn't have any answers, to be honest.
I did want to say that I started to say the forensics, besides the gray stove, which was a little bit longer, we did see a millisecond of an intimate scene between Claire and Jamie.
Really?
And it didn't look like making
that
love
would never
without.
happen in Outlander, would it?
It didn't look like the making love without making love scene. So
You should try that. It's pretty difficult. We make a pretty good stab at it. I don't even know what it means, but yeah, we did it. We did them all.
So can you say, without giving away any spoilers, how are we on the love scenes in season 5? If season 1 is a 10, where does season 5 fall on that scale?
Well, this is interesting. So what's season 2?
You guys answer.
Harsh in the front row.
8.
6. 5. Middle. What
Differing opinions. I've heard 5 to 8.
Okay. Season 3?
I'm throwing out 2. That's 2.
7, season 3? You liked Geneva, so that's...
That was season 3.
Yeah. Season 4?
Yeah, Geneva.
God, we're rating sexes here. Season 5, I think, is an 11. We make love without making...
Are you blowing smoke?
No, I think there's definitely scenes there, and they are lovely.
And 11. Sweet. Okay. Well, I'm going to skip all the rest of these.
You have lots of really interesting things to say there, but let's get to the...
let's get to the... Forget about me.
The
This is about you. So, you guys, Wizard World people are going to be standing in 2 places. They're waving. Oh, that's the line? Okay, you guys are... You've worked ahead. And so I'm just gonna hand it over to you guys. I'm leaving so you don't have to crop me out of your photos.
Well, I'm here on my own.
You can do it.
Wish me luck. You want to come up? Thank you, Courtney.
Yay.
Right. Who's first? Come on. Hello there.
Hi, my name is Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
And I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, the home of
Good
the
whiskey.
Kentucky Derby and the first. I'm so nervous. I just jumped up here in line. Like, I'm here with my mom, and everybody has
Where's your
questions.
mom?
Over here.
Hi.
The white. Everybody has their questions all planned out. So
Okay.
question is, was it really hard to get into riding? Were you into riding horses? And how was that? Was it a great experience for you? Because it seems like it would be difficult if you don't ride horses.
Yeah, we had boot camp where we had to learn to ride horses, and very badly. And I had a fantastic horse who you see through much of season 1 and 2 until we go back to Lallybroch, I'm trying to remember now, which was Sleepy. He's a black Frisian. He's wonderful. I miss him very much. He's scared of goats. Nothing else really. He looks around a lot. He's like, what's going on? Now I ride Pinocchio. Pinocchio is a white stallion. He's beautiful, but not very clever. Hashtag myself. No, I'm not. He's wonderful. He trips up a lot. He trips up over himself a lot. He's been dyed a few times. He, I believe, was in Cinderella or Snow White, the movie. I can't remember which one it was. But he's been dyed. You see him quite a few times. And actually, a few of our horses, they reappear and they maybe have a little bit of styling done to their manes or their tails, and a little bit of dye, and they look like a different horse. But they are fantastic. They're really good. We have amazing sub team, amazing grooms who really look after the horses. They work so hard. Say we're shooting at 5 a.m., they get up at 3 or 4 in the morning, they ride the horses, they feed them, they bring them to set, they're with them all day, and then at the end of the day they have to obviously take them home again. So they're fantastic.
Well, thank you. You're an incredible actor, and I just wanted to tell you that you're
Thank
invited.
you, and
You're
have fun.
invited.
Have fun in New Zealand. Hi to your mom.
She's right here. You're invited to the Kentucky Derby if you would like to attend.
I'll bring Pinocchio.
Hi Sam, my
Hello.
name is Sarita.
Hi.
I'm from Galveston, Texas.
Welcome.
Thank you. My question is, outside of your role as Jamie, what role would be your absolute favorite or most desired role to play into the future?
Wow. That's a really good question. I mean, I guess Bond would be a fantastic. Yeah, there's been a lot of press about that, and it's really, I don't quite know where it's come from, but I did a long time ago audition for James Bond when they were remaking it with Daniel Craig, Bond 21, and I remember I went into Eon House in London and read a few scenes and met the director and the Broccoli's Barbara, but they had on the table, they had the golden gun from Man with the Golden Gun. That was pretty intimidating actually. But as for like a chosen role, I think probably I'd like to do something modern now. I have obviously 2 movies coming out this next year as well as Outlander. I have Bloodshot with Vin Diesel, and I have another one called SAS, which was so fun because I get to wear a t-shirt and jeans. It's just such a joy. So, but I really enjoyed that, doing something modern. So maybe a modern piece.
What about theater or other movie or other television shows?
Theatre, the Scottish play, I would love to do. It's called Macbeth. It's supposed to be bad luck if you say that in a theatre, so you've all got 7 years bad luck now. But, yes, it's one of my favourite plays, and I'd love to do that. And I think it's short as well, which is good. But I've actually been chatting to Graham McTavish a little bit about that because he's also.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Enjoy your time here. This is fun. This is like in my house with a lot of people. Okay. Hi.
Hi Sam, I'm Andrea from Katy, Texas.
Hi. Another Texas.
As a retired teacher, I'm always interested to know, was there anybody in your past, a teacher, a mentor, a family member that inspired you?
Yes, it wasn't the most dedicated at school. I think I enjoyed English and I enjoyed probably the more creative side of things. But I had a great English teacher actually who was just Siri. Siri actually is also a great mentor of mine. Thank you, Siri. Yes, at school I loved my English teacher. It was fantastic. And actually, drama school. I went back recently to do a talk with the students there, and I was really excited to go. And I walked in, and I have my old drama tutor, and she's about this tall, and I'm terrified of her. And as soon as I saw her, I started sweating, and I was like, oh my God. I don't know why, I just felt like I was a kid again. But it was great to see her, and actually really fun. And she was great. She really pushed me at drama school. She really, dug away at
She succeeded very well.
She did.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Siri.
Hi, Sam. My name is Taylor.
Hi.
I'm from Kingsport, Tennessee. So my question is,
I love your accent. It's
Oh, same. Well, thank you. So I guess my question is, you shot 5 seasons now. So, and this is a job, of course, to you, which we're all very thankful that you do. So how do you keep that passion and how do you keep that energy up through there's not a dull moment. How do you kind of keep that going?
That's a great question. Yes, there is never a dull moment in Outlander, which is isn't it crazy watching that video? We should see it again. It was just like to go from Scotland and the battles of Culloden to France, to Versailles, to the Caribbean, to America. It feels like there's never a dull moment for us, certainly as actors. There's always something new each episode to learn or to work on. It's hard not to be excited about it because there's always a new challenge. We have great directors, some great writing. Tony, yeah, she's fantastic. She's written some really great episodes this season, and Matt as well. There's some really great stuff. So there's always something to look forward to and something new to learn, and also to see where Jamie goes and be surprised by him still, and he does. He still surprises me.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Is everyone asking a question? Because if that's the case, I'll make my answers much shorter.
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
My name is Heidi, and I come all the way from Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. I'm actually a twin.
Aren't you playing tomorrow?
Yeah, we are going to get clobbered. Yeah, because our offense can't keep Cousins protected. Okay, but I'll stop there. Okay, so because I'm from Minnesota and everything has ice in the north by Lake Superior, biggest lake in the world, I ran outside in the rain yesterday. I got soaked, but there was no ice.
Dried
so
off
that was
now.
good. Right. And hello, Peakers. It's great to.
Yes, hello, Pickers.
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. That was an awesome idea, by the way. So my question for you is, and I wrote it on Evernote because I wouldn't remember it. Come on. So.
What else is there on
I
your
know.
notes?
Like my packing list,
Yeah,
that
shopping
kind of
list.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we as humans, we need to know what love looks like. And in your portrayal of Jamie, the king of men, especially in season 1, he was such a Christ-like character. You know, he sacrificed himself at every turn for everyone he loved. And something just clicked with me in that character, so thank you. Like I caught something in my heart in a way that only love can. And thank you for that. I'm sure that's why we're all here, right? Oh, sorry. But you're not Jamie, neither is my husband, you're Sam. Sweet, handsome, good guy Sam, right? What parts of Jamie's character have you assimilated or have you already had into yourself? And which traits of him do you still aspire to? I know it's two.
That's a big. Thank you for your question. Yes, he's remarkable. I think the part that we all love and the part of the story that we all want to is this love story, and I think we all are looking for that, aren't we? We're all looking for a relationship that's mutually supportive, and that no matter what happens or where the other person goes, you're always there with them. And so yeah, I think it's a great love story, definitely, that Diana created. I don't know, every character that you play, you have to bring yourself to. So yeah, I guess a different actor would play Jamie a different way, but I guess his dedication, I guess his stubbornness, I've got those. He's probably funnier than I am. When he was younger, I think he was a bit more, he's definitely more passionate than I am, in that fiery. So it's fun. It's fun to see the similarities in yourself in a character, but also to be surprised by them and to discover things. And sometimes when you read some stage direction or a line and you think, why is he saying that? I don't know why he's saying that. And then through rehearsing it or playing it, you learn something about him. So sometimes you'll be like, why are you doing that? You know, it's dumb. But actually, he sometimes just doesn't think when he was younger. But now he's got older. He's a lot more wise. He's a lot more savvy. He is a lot more calculated. And it's nice to see that progression. So I don't think I answered your question at all. So way more.
Thanks.
This is your first year as executive producer, and I'd like to know
What's that, blood on your hands? Wow.
Blood all over. Not real blood.
You gayless?
Yes.
Wow.
In your first year as executive producer, what did you hope to, or did you bring into the room in moving the story forward? Like, what do you envision yourself in your role as executive producer? Like, what do you and Katrina, being actors in it as opposed to the writers and the other producers, what do you contribute into that room?
Yeah, we were really lucky. Well, not lucky. We were fortunate to be given this producer's role this year, and the episodes had already been broken down by the time we got the credit. So it wasn't really until we got to set into production that we were then able to have some sort of influence. But having said that, it's been a really interesting, informative process. We basically are sent the scripts in an early draft version, where we can send notes back. The writers are really great at listening to our notes and incorporating them. There are so many people involved in the process of writing scripts. There's not only the writers, but all like the studio and the network, they all have notes as well. And so things do change a lot. And sometimes you get a script, you'll send your notes in, and by the time you send your notes in, it's already changed already because someone else has already put their notes in. But it was a great process, and I know Katrina and I really enjoyed having more of a say. Because a lot of the writers are new, we have obviously returning writers, but also there are new writers. So it's important that myself and Katrina have that say. I think we're the continuity, we're the people that have really been there from the start, that know how, I guess, Jamie would speak or his rhythms or whatever. So that's been a really fun part of the process. And also, we go to the production meeting, which the day before we start shooting each block, this is very boring, but each block has 2 episodes, which we shoot over 21 days. Before each one, there's a meeting where we sit down and we discuss all the logistics, and every department goes and they help inform decisions made. And now Katrina and I, we attend those as well, and it's really good because we get to have a say and actually help a lot the crew. And, maybe there's a wig change or a costume change before next scene, and we're like, yeah, this is going to take longer than it looks. Or maybe there's breakdown needed, which is when your costume needs to be covered in mud and blood and whatever that is because of the story before that's come before it. So we can always flag these things up. So a very long answer to your question.
Thank you.
She's going to get blood everywhere. And John Bell's here, so he's got that to look forward to. Who's next?
Hi, Sam.
Hi.
I'm Nicole. I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Hi.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
What do you do to prepare for each episode that you shoot?
I was going to say I drink a lot. For each episode, well, normally when we're already shooting, you get the next script, and when it's finalized, so you'll be shooting 2 episodes, and then you'll get the new script, maybe like a week or 2 weeks before we then go into that block to start shooting those episodes. So you have like a week or 2 to really start working on scenes. Generally, I look at stuff that's really big, work out what's the storyline? Where have I been? Where am I going to? Katrina and I will talk quite a lot. And then there'll be some sort of rehearsal process, maybe if it's a fight scene or an intimate scene or a sort of very technical scene, if there's like a lot of cameras or there's a crane or a lot of moving parts. If there's a lot of horses, things like that. So yeah, it's very technical, but it's definitely a lot of prep needed for each episode. And then, yeah, learn my lines.
Thank you.
Thank you
Oh,
so
sorry,
much.
cut you off.
I'll try and cut you off.
Thank you.
Right, thanks. Hello.
Hello, Sam. How are you?
Very well.
Good.
Are we doing okay? Are we all right? It's weird being up here on your own. I keep doing this. Someone want to come and join me?
I can come up there and ask my question.
Come on. Can I do that? Am I going to get in trouble? What's your name again?
I'm Maria.
Hi, Maria. I like your t-shirt. Come on, have a seat. You got to go to the chair. There we go. There we go. What are you eating? What's this?
Oh, that's my
Nature's
snack. It's peanut butter crackers
Oh,
that I
lovely.
was eating.
I might
do
share
like
that.
peanut butter.
Can we share that later?
Okay.
I'm not having breakfast yet, so. How was it?
This is wonderful. Hello, everyone. Oh my God! Come on! Like, come on! So,
Wow, you're good at this.
well,
Have you done this before?
I have. Yes, I've been an MC many times for events where I work. So,
Well, you're doing very well. Okay.
thank you. All right. So my question for you
Yeah.
is: you are so busy.
Mm-hmm.
You're all around the world. You have My Peak Challenge. You have Sassenach. You have Planland. You have everything going on. How do you stay so healthy? Like, what are your top 3 recommendations for staying healthy? We know that you work out and exercise all the time.
Okay.
So what else do you do to make sure that you're staying healthy?
That's a good question. You are good at this. What do I do to stay healthy? Yeah, no, it has been very busy. It's been a very busy year. Had a lot going on this year, and a lot of travel as well. But working out, obviously, in your hotel room is one form of doing things. Your peak streak, if there's anyone joining us on that.
Yes, yesterday we had a big group of people who walked in the rain. I'm sure you guys are all here. My Peak Challenge people.
Awesome.
We all walked.
Wow. I'm sorry I missed that. Can I be honest? I've been eating vegan now for about 3 months. I have to admit, New Orleans has not been good for me. Some great seafood. So I'm not saying that I am a vegan. I'm just saying that I'm trying to lean towards more vegetables. Boring, I know, but it's like healthy. And it seems to work, it's good. And honestly, whiskey helps keep you safe. And I think mental health is really interesting, isn't it? And I think especially when we're all so busy and we get caught up in in our lives and social media and all this. There's so much information, so much going on. It's good to take time out. So I try to take time out whenever I can. Thank you. You're very good. Courtney.
Anytime, anybody needs me to come follow Outlander or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
do
come on,
interviews,
sorry.
I am
That's
totally...
enough. Come on. God. Get off. I picked the wrong one, didn't I? You are fantastic. Well done.
I've been replaced.
You've still got a job.
Next question. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Mira Lee from Illinois.
Hello, where's it? Illinois.
Illinois.
Chicago.
Peoria. Compliments on all the tartans you created,
Thank you.
but I hear there's symbolism in them.
There's some what?
Symbolism? in
Some
them?
symbolism in
Can
the...
you show us to them? I'll give you mine.
Oh, you've got the first love there, I
Yeah.
see. I don't know which one it is, but it's... yes, so we created a tartan called the Sassenach. We worked with the wonderful Claire Prickly Thistle in Inverness, and she's a remarkable woman. And yeah, I really wanted to create something that goes, I mean, alongside the whiskey, but also just, I've always sort of loved the idea of having a tartan, but also something that's not, you know, the traditional Victorian kind of, you know, style of tartan. It's green and red, and it's very traditional. We wanted to make something a bit more modern looking. So the traditional Sassenach is a lot of blacks and greys, and hopefully can go with anything. And the first love, yeah, has a little bit of red in it that we decided we wanted a bit more detail, and yeah, we're hoping to really extend the line this year. We're going to do a big fall collection, and we're working on that right now. Yeah, it's really, it's also about sustainability, and you know, not about. It's about investing in a really nice piece of clothing that hopefully you should have for a long time. You know, it's not something you'll just buy and throw away. And we're into that. It's run by Claire and this lovely group of people, and she had no idea what she's doing. She bought this equipment to make this plaid in a very traditional manner, but she had no idea, and she's basically spent the last few years like learning how to use all the machinery. And actually, I've got some great videos. I'll post them so you can see the work being done. It's incredible, and it really goes back, you know, hundreds of years to before that. To remember, I mean, the women, you know, walking the wool. It was a very community-based thing. We used to have a bit in Outlander. So yeah, it's a really fun project and something to do inside, which is good. And I
You
hope
didn't
like
answer
it. It
the
keeps you
question.
warm. What was your question?
Explain where to find the symbolism in the tartan.
Where to find?
Yeah.
You'll find it in the weave. My birth date is in the weave. She tried to explain it to me, Claire. It's so technical, but there's all these, you know, different numbers of threads, and I lost any understanding. Anything to do with numbers, I'm not really good at. But yeah, it's a really fun process, and she's been really inspiring, the work that she does with her whole crew on it. Maybe you can explain more. And I hope it keeps you warm. It's probably a little too warm here, is it?
No.
Which one did you get? I can't even see. It's the thin one, isn't it?
Yeah, the thin one.
Beautiful.
Big one.
Well, I hope you like it.
I love it.
Hi,
Hello.
Sam. I'm from the other side of the world, and there's a bunch of us Israel speakers and Outlander Israel. I'm gonna read my questions because I'm too nervous. And I wanted to ask you about your life as a famous person, because it seems like a too hard life. And next month you're gonna be on a Hollywood movie, and it's gonna be even harder, I think, for you. Do you enjoy your life as a celebrity, or would you rather go back to being anonymous?
That's a good question. Thank you. It's changed my life completely. It's been an amazing experience. It's given me so many opportunities. Not only through acting, mostly, but other projects. It's given me a lot of influence. I can lend my voice to causes that I believe in charity work, etc. So for that, I'm extremely grateful. Sometimes it is a little weird when people recognize you when you least expect it. But to be honest, it's all worth it, I think. And I hope, you know, God, when I die and generations on, hopefully, you know, at least someone, when they stumble across an Outlander DVD, is like, oh, that's all right. That's really cool. But yeah, it's a great job. It's fun, and I get to meet amazing people and travel and have new experiences. So I'm excited for the next decade to come. Oh, this side. Sorry.
Hello, Mr. Ewan.
Hello.
It's lovely to meet you.
Oh, lovely to meet you too. Where are you from?
I am, I'm originally from Alabama. Also spent a lot of time in New Mexico, but right now I'm in Washington, D.C.
Wow, you travel a lot.
Yes, yes. Not as much as you, but a lot. I read that you want to write a book. Do you remember saying that?
Did I say that?
Us Magazine, October 2018.
I mean, if everything you said was written down, used against you.
This is not going to be used against you. This is more of a Pika-related question.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So do you have a topic, a subject? Have you started writing your book?
You started writing.
Do you have a subject, something that you'd like to write about?
Some of you may or may not know this wonderful man, Cameron McNeish, who is a wonderful, eloquent writer, infinitely more eloquent than I could ever be. And he's a great man of the mountains in Scotland. He's not only hiked every mountain, 5 times over, but also many famous peaks around the world. He's also quite political, but just a generally very decent man. And his latest book, I wrote the foreword to.
I have it.
It was, oh, cool. Well, it was, you were really checking up on me. I'll watch what I say.
We all are, sorry.
But I really enjoyed writing that. It was really fun, and just writing about my first experience, hiking up Schiehallion, which is the peak that overlooks where the stone circle is in Outlander, was a really fun experience to recount that. And I realized that yes, I would love to write something, and I will. Do you know? I think probably once Outlander is all done, I'll write about it.
So does that mean after 7, 8, 9, 10?
I will need your help.
Okay. All right.
Because you'll have it all written down.
And so one last thing, the Peaker writers are here for you when you're ready to start writing that book.
Writers, I love it.
Yes.
We will. Then we'll work with you guys. Thank you so much.
Hey, Sam.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. I can't believe I'm standing here talking to you. I am Terry from Tallahassee. So I'm a Tallahassee lassie.
I love these accents.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
I don't have an accent. I
No, you
grew up
don't.
in Miami. My husband does, though. He's a true Southerner.
He is. Where is he? Is he here?
Pardon me?
Is he here?
No.
Oh, it's a good thing.
No, he's good with Outlander.
He is good.
Yeah, he told me I could go on without him. And I told him I would. But I just want to thank you for coming to the South.
Thank you. Isn't it amazing? This city is so great. I love the South. I really do.
You've got a zillion fans and pickers, and I just wanted to shout out for the Florida pickers.
Florida pickers.
We're crazy about you. Woo!
Hey guys.
And I do have a question. I had a few commercials first, but then
I like
there's
the
a
commercial
question.
breaks.
Okay. You got to do this once in a lifetime, so I had to get everything in. Can you tell us a little bit about your current filming? And the rumors I've heard that you're playing Paul Newman.
Yeah. She's good. I love it. Awesome. Yes, I finished shooting just before Christmas, and it's a story about Roald Dahl, who was a children's writer in the UK. He wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, James and the Giant Peach, and he was married to an amazing actress called Patricia Neal, who was from Kentucky. And yes, so it's a story about them overcoming their grief. They lost one of their children to measles, I think, and about their relationship and the damage it did to them, but then also come to terms with that. And at that time, actually, they kind of both used, in a way, this loss to drive their creative side. And he went on to write Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, kind of as a dedication to his daughter. And Patricia went on to appear in HUD, which was a movie with Paul Newman. And yeah, it's a small part. I'm not saying that Paul Newman is small, it's a colossal undertaking, but I'm not in the movie that much, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was really fun. He is an incredible man, and the more I learn about him, the more I'm just in awe of him and would love to aspire to be like him. He was very charitable, he was a great actor. I was even watching something on the plane last night about the first African American racing driver to get into what's the racing you have here?
Indy.
NASCAR, yes. Willie T. And basically Paul Newman called him up and sort of vouched for him and helped him get a seat in the NASCAR. So a really incredible man. His salad dressings are obviously delicious.
How was it working with Hugh Bonneville?
No.
Briefly, Hugh Bonneville plays Roald Dahl. He's terrific, obviously from Downton Abbey. I don't know if you've heard of this small TV show. He's very funny, he's a very good man. And Keely Hawes, who played Patricia Neal, she was in The Bodyguard, if you've seen that, with another Scottish actor.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you guys so much for your questions. That's the last one.
Whoa.
Sorry.
What, Courtney? No. No, that's a big difference. Thank you so much for your questions. We have a big day. We have a big day ahead of us.
We have a big day. We have a surprise.
We do.
Yeah, well, you're going to be doing a trivia game.
What? Oh, God.
You
Okay.
against fans,
Oh,
Outlander fans,
so bad.
and we figured that you would be bad, so we
Do I get help?
we got some help for you. Please welcome to the stage our Jocasta, Maria Doyle Kennedy.
Hey. Courtney, who else have you got?
Who else?
Yeah.
We've got our young Ian, John Bell.
This is the A-team right here.
Yeah.
Lord.
And
Like
to-
this stuff on your face. What is that?
Let's not about that.
You're looking fabulous and you smell even better.
And then to bring in the darker color,
Uh-oh.
we have that's Stephen Bonnet at Spaliers.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Would
Dave,
you guys
have a seat.
like
Come
to
and have a
sit?
seat.
You can
Shall I
sit
sit on
over
this
here.
one? All right, I'll be on the daddy seat here.
How are you, Spielers? Have you done the Russians? Have you Spielers? Say my surname properly, Hugh. Be flying out loud.
Are you still drunk?
Yes.
Nothing changes there then?
Yeah, we both are.
I was incredibly well behaved. In an unusual move, I was not in the pub with them.
Well, I'm pleased. I was well behaved too. They've been fabulous to us. They've been very, very friendly.
They look fancy, yeah.
So I just have one question, Daddy.
Yes.
For your team.
No,
I don't want to hurt you.
it's too early. It's too early.
You guys, if you could describe in one word, they're like jet lag, your character's journey in season 5, and you can use more than one word if you must. What would that be? You can go, you don't have to go in a line, whoever.
In one word.
In a few words.
For Jocasta, I think, I was talking a little bit yesterday about like all the kinds of person she is, and mostly she's quite formidable, I think, that's one of the things. And she's had a lot to survive and a lot to go through. But I think in season 5, I think she goes towards the tender side of her nature. She goes towards tenderness. That's what I'd say for me.
Yes. I look forward to seeing that. Anybody want to go next?
Do you know what this is? Outlander is...
Well, I'm a bit I'd say I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, a little bit, me too. I'm gonna say NA, not applicable.
Okay, you guys aren't even in season 5, are you? Why are you here?
I haven't got a clue.
I think because Sophie and Richard couldn't come, they...
Sorry, I actually missed that. No, did we get burned?
It's good I can't understand you.
Yes. What was the question again, Courtney?
For your character, I think you're in season 5, are you not?
Am I?
I'm pretty sure you're in season. I saw you there.
For your character, Jamie's journey.
Jamie, yes, right.
What would be sort of
A word? Well,
word
I think
or a
it's
sentence?
broken loyalties or loyalty. Jamie's moving in every direction this season. His
Sorry?
His loyalty to his clan. You're right down there.
I am looming.
You loom.
I'm good.
To his people, obviously doesn't have a clan, but he's almost like the chief of the Fraser's Ridge, and to his family, to his godfather. So yeah, there's a lot to test him this season.
Okay.
And obviously he's just looking for these two people.
And he's got to put up with us, the rest of us beanbags, most of the
Well,
time
that's
in real life, in between shots. So
you just came to set every day, John, didn't you? Just hang out.
I just came in riding Rollo.
Is that a little Rollo ring you've got on?
It's my little Rollo ring. I haven't taken it off once.
Yeah. Probably needs a wash then.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And I forgot, Stephen Bonnet blew up in the jail, right?
It does.
Okay, sorry about that. I didn't mean to be insensitive.
I'm generally not.
Do we do the questions now? Do we win?
Steve, are you coming?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I've only just sat down.
The Darth Vader music.
Oh yes, come on.
yes.
Right, with selfie time.
Woo!
Come on. Do a video, okay. Well done. What is this? Oh, is that slider game? This is proper. Talk amongst yourselves. Are you jet lagged? Anyone? You alright?
No, we're good, yeah.
Good?
Yeah, fine.
We've acclimatized quite well, yeah.
Having a lovely time.
Where am I? Yeah.
It's a lovely city.
It's a great city. Is anyone here their first time? Oh, Steve's got something to say.
Hi guys, welcome to everybody. Thank you for joining us. Some of you may know me, some of you may think you know me. Jen thinks she knows me. Jen wrote in a Facebook page thing, let's see what Jen wrote. Jen said, the only part I'll caution is his handler is an absolute 100% jerk.
Thank you, Jen.
And she went on to say, I had a great time and met great people, but if you're expecting any time at all, check your expectations at the door, especially if Steve is there. He's a first-class PITA. It's a pain in the ass. Here's the deal. We have a lot to get through today. I am thrilled that all of you came for these guys. Part of my job is to make things run smoothly. Unfortunately, smoothly sometimes is very short on time. So I tend to be sarcastic. That's my sense of humor. Don't take it for anything less than that. But as we go through the different lines and whatnot, I do need your help because we do have a hard out at 7 tonight. And if I don't get to everybody, that's on me. So when we go into the photos tonight, we're not going to be able to do poses or show a picture or anything. So think ahead how you want to jump in there, get your time, and we'll have a great time today. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Steve. PITA.
That's you, Sam.
And thank you, Jen.
Okay.
Right, Courtney, let's do this.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to warm up or anything?
No, we're gonna win.
Ready. Okay.
Who are we against? Everyone.
Well, I am actually not running the trivia contest. Sam Levine of Freaks and Geeks and Inglorious Bastards is coming up to do that.
Hi, Sam.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful bunch of people, both on the couch and in the chairs. Are you guys ready for some Outlander trivia?
Not really.
That's okay. It's going to be brief. So I know there are 3 of you who got cards, 3 lucky people who got cards as you were coming in. Wherever you are, please make your way down here to the side of the stage. Now we're going to...
Oh my gosh. What is this apparition I see?
This is very exciting. Now, Sam, we're going to do this kind of Family Feud style.
Right.
So, if you would you mind making your way up here to the podium with me?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, so one at a time. What we're going to do is...
It's a family fortune.
Is that a bell? This is that's a bicycle bell. Yeah, give it a shot. That's about barely good.
Hang on, I want to test the equipment.
Test the other one? All right, I appreciate you're thorough.
Let's take a listen.
But I'm available for later. Okay. Well, hello, what is your name? Erica. Hi, Erica. Welcome to Outlander Trivia.
Hi, Erica.
That's Sam. I don't know if you know him.
Shake your hand. How are you?
Okay.
You ready to lose?
All right, so here's how it's going to work.
That's good. You should be. Yeah? You should be, huh?
I'm going to ask questions.
You should be nervous.
Say that in English, sir.
What?
What did you say? Say that in English.
I'm trying to psych her out.
All right, so I'm going to ask a question.
Sorry, Sam.
That's okay. I'm going to ask.
I'm from here. I'm from Louisiana.
You got this.
Who's that? This is going just like we rehearsed it. Okay, so I'm going to ask a question.
Do you think that'll give you an advantage?
And so the first person to ring in,
okay.
If it's you, Sam, and you're not 100% sure, I want to give you the right to consult with your team.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it. Oh, the team.
You are on your own, though. You either know it or you don't. Sorry. Okay, so here it is. It's from all of the Outlander galaxy. No, it's just from the show. Okay, here we go. Here's the question.
Oh, we know that.
When Dougal suggests Jamie and Claire marry, Claire finds out Jamie is... You seem to be ringing in before I can even give you the options.
That's a fix.
Virgin B.
That is the correct response. You nailed it. You nailed it. Thank you so much. You have won this round.
Well done.
Actually, A as well.
All of them.
You know the real answer is C.
I'm so it. I put that in. I'm intimidated. I'm feeling underdressed. Alyssa, what is your name?
Dennis.
Dennis, is this your everyday outfit or?
This is my Saturday outfit.
Dennis, you look amazing. I love the boots. They're amazing.
It's a shame they can't see them. Show them the boots, Dennis. Make sure everybody gets to see these boots.
I know, he's gone.
All right then. See them. Okay. All right. Come on, Dennis. What are we doing here? Is this 5 or 6? Yeah, doesn't matter. All right. Thank you. Here we go. Buzzer's ready. Buzzer's ready.
Pearl necklace.
Yep. I'm sorry, who rang it first? Who rang in? Well, I'm gonna give Dennis a chance to answer since I don't know what that was. Dennis, do you happen to know what Jamie gave to Claire in season 2?
We all know what Jamie gave Claire.
That is the right answer.
But there is something she's allowed to wear in public.
No.
Pearl necklace.
Wrong.
Watch the
That's not correct. I will shut this game down.
So do I get to answer it?
I'm going to give you a chance to answer. Yes, go ahead, Sam.
Well, you're right. He has given her a pearl necklace. But
the answer we're really looking for.
Fine. In season 4, he gave her.
You can consult with your team.
A medicine box.
Dennis, thank you very much. All right, and for our final question.
Sam, this is going really well.
This is going as better than I could have planned, quite frankly. Come on up. Hello. What is your name? Alicia. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
Do you know my best friend Sam? Okay, cool.
Heard of you.
All right. This is it.
Best ringer in New Orleans.
This is it. You are representing all of the fans now. Okay, because they've got a point, the fans have a point. So I don't want to put any pressure on you. But here is the most important and final question. And I'm going to try to ask it before it comes up on that screen. How many women has Jamie slept with so far? So far. Is it 2, 3, 4, or 1? I'm hearing a bell. I'm hearing a bell from over here. It's quiet, but
I mean,
she's putting it
What do you say,
in
Alicia?
of 3.
3.
Alicia is
What do we think? Is that right?
3. I want to get
Just women or?
No, it's 4. It's 4.
2.
You're saying 2.
No!
I'm gonna give you a second chance here, Alicia.
4.
I'm hearing a 4 from the fans, and 4 is correct.
I said 4.
And because I am maybe the best
Yes.
at Outlander trivia.
Season 3 as well.
Tim, you want to remind everyone?
Yeah, Mary.
Who gave you this?
I printed that off.
No, this is wrong.
No, that's wrong. That
He
list is
didn't
wrong.
sleep with Leonie.
Yes, he did.
He's very upset about this. Okay, I'm calling this one for the fans. So can the other 2 fans come up because you guys have won a group selfie with this group right here. We got to move along on this.
We only got 5 or 6 more minutes.
Supplick?
No, you know what's interesting?
Do you remember all their names, Sam?
I literally thinking about what scenes we've shot, and then, oh yeah, and then there's all that time in season 4 and 3 as well, so yeah, it's just right. Next.
So you do remember now.
I remember.
Okay, guys, since we ran out of time for questions, we have a fan appreciation video which has been taken here at the convention. Maybe you'll be in here. So you guys take a look and receive your appreciation.
Hi Sam, this is Nancy down from New Hampshire. 2 words, need porn.
All of our families have been personally affected by it for charities that you sponsor. Thank you for the Outlander family and friends we've gained across the world.
And thank you for sharing the history of Scotland with us and helping us to learn about our ancestors.
Sam, your portrayal of Jane Fraser in the episode of Lost Things was the most moving piece of acting I've witnessed. Thank you for that.
You are such an inspiration to all of us. From your charitable work to your founding of MPC to your devotion to your craft. Thank you for all you do, for the time that you give up.
Hi Sam, I'm Mary from California. I just think that you're an amazing actor. You've brought me to tears and you've made me laugh. I love Outlander. You epitomize the character of Jane Fraser, and thank you for all that you've done outside of Outlander as well.
Hi Sam, my name is Carmen and I'm from Australia. It's been a dream of mine to come and meet you in person ever since 2014 when a friend told me about the Outlander books, which I've read all the way through twice.
Hi Sam, it's Kim and Angela. We became fast friends from the love of Outlander and love of you. So much we met you in your Comic-Con where
This thing happened, this Instagram thing happened, and this is Kim's arm because of this movie.
Jamie to life. You've made so many people so very happy by your tremendous acting. And thank you most importantly for being a wonderful person that you are.
Hi Sam, Christina here. Just want you to know that I have never enjoyed a show as much as Outlander. I've never wanted a man as much as Jamie.
As a peeker, because the inspiration, seeing women empowered to change their lives and to, make changes for themselves for health and everything. It's very inspiring, and it just inspired me to do a lot of changes in my life.
Because I found MPC through you, and I've lost 18 pounds since August when I joined MPC. I've eaten healthier. We love my Peak Challenge. It's changed so many lives, including mine. We're so excited for 2020 and all the things that's going to happen in your life, in our lives.
You've changed my whole life with my big challenge, and I'm ready to do whatever we have to do in 2020. I'm ready for the next level, and thank you for everything.
I'm so excited to meet you tomorrow, and I wanted to thank you for being such a great ambassador for Scotland. I've rediscovered my Scottish heritage thanks to you, and I've had several trips to Scotland, and I just wanted to thank you for the great work you've done.
You brought this huge fandom together. We've made lifelong friends through the show and also through my Peak Challenge. You've just really inspired a lot of people. And
in 2017, I was at a point in my life when I needed something else, and that's when I found my Peak Challenge. And it has completely changed my life.
Thanks to everybody who participated in that. That's it for today. You can get more of these three tomorrow at their meet and greets. I believe John is at 11, Maria's at 12, and what's your name? Ed is at 1. Thank you so much. And Platinum, stay in the room. And before we all take off, how about a big round of applause for our amazing cast?
Thank you, everyone. So
She was ecstatic the whole night.
Space, time, history.